So, gentlemen, I find it very unfortunate that some youths of Nigeria are supporting the arrest of Mr. Martin Ose, aka Very Dark Man, who went to GT Bank over issues of unlawful withdrawal of funds from his mother's account. It is unfortunate that EFCC is the most useless agency in Nigeria as far as I am concerned. EFCC has never been professional and have not learned the best way to do their job. To me, EFCC have not even learned the rules of engagement on how to do their job. In the first place, why would any young Nigerian be in support of the unlawful arrest of Mr. Martin Ose, aka Very Dark Man? Has the EFCC released any statement of indictment showing that Very Dark Man was engaged in any wire fraud or any financial crime? Has the EFCC released any statement of indictment showing that Very Dark Man was indicted or is alleged or is likely to commit an offense related to financial crime? Have they said that Very Dark Man committed wire fraud in any way? Has he committed fraud, impersonation? So in this case, why would they arrest him in the GT Bank? This is more than 48 hours. And EFCC has not come out with any statement of indictment. So why will any young Nigerian support the action of the EFCC and GT Bank in this case? Why will any Nigerian want us to be disappointed in Very Dark Man? A young man who has devoted his life and platform to activism, to helping Nigerians, to speaking up, to speaking truth to power. Even when other people are not speaking, he has chosen to sacrifice himself to speak up. I am disappointed that everywhere in the social media I see young men saying, oh, he has been escaping arrest, that they invited him, he has been... Come on! If the EFCC wanted Very Dark Man, have they issued him any invitation? Very Dark Man is somebody who is living in public eye. Has there been any invitation to him to appear before the EFCC that he didn't appear? In any case, why should we give up on him? Why should we be disappointed? More than 48 hours, there is no statement of indictment. We should be proud of Very Dark Man. We should be proud of him, of course. Many of us know that this is unrelated to the fact that recently he delved into issues of the ruling class in Nigeria. He has been speaking out against the ruling class, against the mismanagement of this country, against the keeping the masses of Nigeria under penury, poverty, and hunger. And they have now targeted him. And most young men are now happy and now saying all manner of things. This shows that we love our oppressors. Imagine someone like Very Dark Man who has kept his hands clean. Nobody has come out to say Very Dark Man defrauded him. Nobody has come out to say he stole his money. This young man has given it all, speaking up, being the voice of the voiceless. What he has been able to do within a short time, even our courts and our institutions have not done it. So why should we give up on him when there is not even a single allegation of crime or offense against him? I am ashamed of the Nigerian youths. This is how they divide us in order to continue to keep us in mental slavery. How can we support the ruling class? How can we support the EFCC? A very useless organization. If it is in the United States, before they arrest somebody, whether FBI or CIA, they can take years. They will gather enough evidence before they arrest someone. And by the time they arrest someone, they release the statement of indictment. And everybody will be very, very clear that this person has been nailed. In this case, EFCC is the most useless organization that arrests people before looking for evidence. EFCC will first of all arrest somebody and begin to look for time to gather evidence. If it is wire fraud, if it is electronic fraud, it means you must gather enough evidence. Because these are issues within the electronic, social media, email, computer, or banking system. So how can you arrest somebody and begin to look for evidence? So I am ashamed of the Nigerian youths for supporting the EFCC and their action. Because there is nothing, they have not released any offense Very Dark Man committed. In fact, like Very Dark Man will always say, they are trading their integrity for more popularity for Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is not afraid of any cell, or he's not afraid of any prison. He's not afraid of any conspiracy. Yes, he has been speaking against the APC government. He has been speaking against the insecurity in the land. He has been speaking against corruption. He has been speaking against the hunger Poverty and penury, they have subjected the Nigerians. That is why they are now targeting him. That is why EFCC feel entitled to rise up and begin to act against very dark man. But I tell you, they will learn, and they will learn the hard way. So to you, the Nigerian youth, I say shame on you who are supporting this manner of oppression of an innocent person who fights for ordinary Nigerians. To the EFCC, I say shame on you. To the GT Bank, who felt the only way they could stop very dark man, his activism against the malpractices happening in the bank. If they think that is the way to silence us, then they have failed. For the GT Bank, I am telling you, you have failed in this attempt, because this is going to make the Nigerian youth stronger, and you will pay for this, and you will pay very, very well when very dark